Hello everyone, welcome back to the second video in our series on algo trading with fires. I'm Sanjay and today I'm going to walk you through the process of setting up your development environment step by step. Before we jump into the next section, please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so and hit that bell icon. Like and share this video with your friends. So first thing first, let's get started by downloading the Fire's algorithmic trading repository from GitHub. Okay, so I have opened my browser. So what I'll do is we need to go to the GitHub repo link. So this link you will find in the description below. So I'll put it into my browser. So this is the repo link. This is in the GitHub. This is in June 18 is my ID. How to download is very simple. You go to this green icon, which is written as a code. Click on it, and you see one option like download zip. So you have to click on this download zip. This will download a zip file into the local. So let me open that. So it's downloaded already. So this is zip file. We need to extract it first. So how to do that is very simple. Right click on it. You'll see an option like extract all. This is the one way. Another way is directly you can double click, it will open. I can click this folder, right click on it, copy, and I can go to my desired location, for example D drive, and I can paste it here. Okay, so this has been pasted. Let me go inside it. So here there are few files and folders. Okay, so we'll see how to read them. So for that we need a different application. The name of application is PyCharm. So if you don't know what PyCharm is, so this is a Python development environment IDE, so which is specifically built for Python developers. So the link you will find it in the description below. I'll leave it, but you can also try searching this in the Google and you can find it. So straight ahead, I'll go to the download page. In this download page, I have the first option is PyCharm Professional. So this is for the professional developers. It is very feature rich, but you have to pay for that, or else you can get it for 30 days as a free trial. But I'm going to use the community edition, which is free of cost. So I'll download this. I have already downloaded into my downloads. So you need to download it. So once it is downloaded, so now we are going to run it. We'll install this application. So I'll double click on it to install. I'll hit yes. I'll hit next. Next. Options, I'll select all of them. I would request you to select all of them because this will properly install everything in the path and associations it will do for all the Python files. Then hit next. Next, install. So I'm going to pause this video while this installation is being done. I'll come back once this installation is finished. Okay, so installation is about to finish. It is asking me to reboot now, but I don't want to do that. So I'll choose I want to manually reboot later. But for you, it's better to reboot it. Okay, so I'll hit on finish. Next is we need to install Docker. So this is the link. I'll keep this link in the description. So find it from the description. Just follow the link, or else you can search it in the Google. So since I'm using a desktop, Windows desktop, I'll download it for desktop. So hit download for Windows and it will download it for you. I already have it in my download folder, so I'm not downloading again. So I'll just go straight ahead for Docker desktop installation. I'll double click to install this. I'll hit yes. Let me minimize this. Okay, it is being initialized. The first option you see in the configuration widget, it's asking use WSL2 instead of Hyper-V, which is recommended. So for some people, this WSL might not be installed, or it will be a WSL first version 1, okay, which is the old version. So you need to update that. So how to update that? You search in the Google, or I'll just show you the quickest option. Okay, so um, I'll just hit OK. By then it will start installing. So while installing, I'll show how to download the WSL2. Okay, so search for Microsoft Store. So here you can go, you can search for Microsoft Store, or it is here. I'll click Microsoft Store. While installing, okay, so I'll search for WSL2. So you will have multiple options. So I'm interested with this one, Windows subsystem for Linux. So I'll click on that. For me, it's showing option because WSL2 is already installed for me. If it is not installed for you, you will get a different option, either to get or to download. So do that, follow the instructions and install it. So this is required for running Docker properly. Okay, now I'm going to close this window, and I'm going to pause this video until this installation is finished. Our installation is succeeded. It is finished. So I hit on close. But sometimes it will ask you to restart your system. So if it is asking you to restart, please restart it. Okay, I'll hit close. Now first I'll open PyCharm. So I'll search PyCharm here. Okay, so this is my PyCharm. Okay. So this PyCharm has been opened. I'll click on open. Then I'll search for the folder. So I downloaded into D drive fires Algo main. So this is my link location for this. I'll hit OK. So I have opened my repo in PyCharm. So by default, it shows the README file. The first thing you need to do is you need to create an environment variable. So if you have not done this, first you need to create a new file here. So how to do it is on this root folder, you just right click and click on new file. Keep the name as a .env. It has to be .env without any other thing. Okay, it has to be .env. Hit enter. Now we'll copy all these elements from the notepad where we created this thing in the first video. If you have not done this already, I'll put the link in the description for the first video. Go watch it and then you do that part. So I copied this. Now what I'll do is I'll copy this redirect URL. Then I'll go to my settings.yaml from the project directory. And if you see this redirect URL, if it is not same, you have to change it. So both has to be same. Expiry, you don't need to do anything. So it will automatically calculate the expiry dates. Year, you need to change to the current year. So for example, now I'm in 2023. So I have put it 2023. And I have put all those dates of holidays for this year. So I got these dates from the NSC website. So if you are into some other year, you have to go to NSC website, get the holiday list for NSC and update this. So it is like 26th January 2023. It has to be in this format. Then instruments is any additional instrument that you want to add to your repo. So I have Nifty, Bank Nifty index, SBI and equity index, and crude oil 2023 September future. So if you are into some different year, probably you have to change this to that particular year. For example, if you are in 24, then you have to change it to 24. If you're in 2025, you have to change it to 25. So accordingly, and the correct month, like this is for September. So you have to put the correct instrument. If you don't want this instrument, or you can simply delete this, or else if you don't want to delete, you can just add a hash in the beginning, so it will comment it out. it's completely fine if you put a hash. So I'm removing this. So first time when you open this PyCharm, by default, it will ask you to create a virtual environment. So if it is not created yet for you, so you can create by going this here. So here, if you go in the bottom left corner, there's option like add new interpreter. So add a local interpreter. Environment, I'll create a new. So this folder get created VNV, and my base interpreter would be this one. And what it will do is it will find the requirements.txt and install all those dependencies the first time. But now I'm just simply creating it. Okay. So environment location directory is not empty. That means I have some directory here. I need to delete that first. I'll do that. I'll go terminal, directory, env. Yes. It is gone now. Now I can go again, add interpreter, local interpreter, new. This is a VNV. Base interpreter is Python, and then okay. So my virtual environment has been created. Now what I'll do is I'll install the requirements. Okay. So there are multiple ways to install the requirements. You can go to your interpreter. Go to interpreter settings. So here you need to add this install. Click on add. Then you can search for the particular library package that you want to install. For example, if you want to install Flask, so it will show you. So you can hit this. You can specify some version if you want. Once you click on this install package. Okay, so this way you can install one library without using any CLI tools. But I will going to take help of the CLI for a faster installation. So I'll just click cancel. So here what I'll do is I'll install pip using pip install -r requirements.txt. Okay, hit tab, it will autocomplete. So it is pip space install space -r, and then dot represents this current folder and the file path. Okay, so I'll hit enter. It will take some time to install it. So now installation has started. Close this window. So it is now installing this. So I'll quickly pause it. Okay, so my installation is completed now. Next step, we are going to open Docker and configure it. So let me open Docker. I'll hit on the start button. I'll search for Docker desktop. So here it is. I'll click it to open. So for the first time users, right? So this will take some time to open, to load completely. But for me, since I have used it all earlier, it is pretty faster. Now, before I use it, I'll make sure that my Docker is properly installed and it is running. So how to make sure it is properly installed is you can open your terminal, like command prompt or something else. And here I'll put a command docker space --, version. So this will show me the Docker version if it is installed correctly in the path. So since I'm getting this output, that means my Docker has been correctly installed into the path and it is running. Okay, so I'll close this out now. Another thing you can check is in the bottom left corner, you'll see this as a green icon and it's showing like engine is running. So this engine has to run correctly to run the Docker containers. If your engine is not started correctly, it will be in some orange and some other color. That means you need to wait. So wait until this is turned into green and it says engine is running. Next step, we need to find our Docker image. to run, so we need an image to run. So in the containers it is empty, in the images it is empty. So first we'll download an image. So I will give the link in the description for this Docker image. So I'll copy that. So in the top there is a search bar, so we need to paste it here to search. It will take some time to find that one. If you don't say this, then that means there is some error while typing this. Okay, so make sure it is correctly pasted. So it will give you a search result. So this is the search result. The tag option, I'm only getting latest, so I'll use this and I'll click on pull. So when you click on pull, it will try to pull the Docker from the Docker hub. So based on your network bandwidth, network speed, and the image size, it will takes some time, or the time duration will vary. So I'll quickly pause this. Okay. Okay, it is already downloaded. So let's go ahead with this. So once this is downloaded, you will see this green tick. Now I'll click on this pull. Oh, sorry, pull. We already did it, right? So it is there here. So now if you go to containers, I don't have anything, but in images, I have one image downloaded. So this is it for this video. Congratulations, we have successfully set up our development environment for algo trading with Fires. In this video, we covered how to download the Fires algo trading repo from GitHub, install Docker Desktop, and set up PyCharm Community Edition for Python development. Stay tuned for the next video in our series, where we will dive deeper into configuring our development environment and getting started with coding your trading algorithms. Thank you viewers for watching this video till the end. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more such content. Comment below what next content you are looking for. If you would like to show your support towards my work, you can contribute using my UPI ID. Please find UPI details in the description below. Stay safe, stay healthy, and let's meet in the next video.